Alright, it's twit time. Let's see what we got. I only got a lot of time left, so hopefully this isn't massive, and it looks like it's going to be. So, Ash and Iron next week. Fresh portal loot. New rewards, portal buffs, improvements, dungeon layers, feature gear for renegades. World's first updates, blah 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 blah. Patch notes, voice acting update, humble choice, and celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. Okay, developer live stream is going to be this September at 11 a.m. Central Time. We just watched the Edge of Fate trailer in the last video. You can get this emblem, updates the portal stuff. All these. Okay, so file team mocks have increased number of drops. Activity timers have been rebalanced. Players will have a chance to earn a prime drop per activity. Players will have a chance for a prime engram drop per completion. Borrow time bonus will grant a 5% minimum score. Conquest will now be replayable. Your account's highest power will be used for reward score. So even if you're losing stuff that's lower, because it helps with your build, but you don't have, but the stuff is like other stuff you have is higher, it's gonna be your highest power base. Okay, cool. Desert Perpetual, don't care about. Increased chance for earning prime and grand completion in Crucible. Increased bonus focus drop rates from 25 to 66 in the Crucible. Okay, good. Trials rewards. Weekly featured weapon. More details in next week's Twid. Here's a bunch of other stuff for Portal. Pause it and read as you can because I haven't got a lot of time to go through all this. So here's what's happening. New rewards, armor, and set bonuses are coming. So, weapons, shared pool, Mida Mini Tool Drang, and a high impact strand rocket launcher. Burden of Guilt is coming back, and a kinetic rapid fire auto rifle. Okay, Finite Impactor is coming back, but it's being a solar weapon this time. Focus Memorialized a Prison Scout Rifle, kinetic, and a aggressive submachine gun stasis. Solo and Fireteam Ops is having redacted, and there's going to be a new weapon in Crucible Ops. Solo and Fireteam Ops Smoke Jumper Armor Set. Ride together or die together. When you pick up an overpower, gain a brief period of rapid decaying damage reduction. Does that mean like it's a rapid decaying damage reduction? Does that mean you do that? I'm thinking that means that you take less damage. Super damage causes health and shields to regenerate while you are in motion. Additional super damage refreshes this effect. Crucible, Iron Banner, and the Raid will have more stuff. So from Solo and Fireteam Ops, you get this. From Crucible, you'll have a new suit. Iron Banner, you'll have a Iron Blank redacted, and then the Raid will have armor with its own set. Pinnacle Up Dungeon Layers will bring dungeons to the portal. Okay. Filling it, but have an update to work with the portal modifier score system and portal loot. 3 dungeons added to Pinnacle Ops are Pit of Heresy, Duality, and Warlord's Ruin. But wait, there's more starting this week. We're making the 3 original available for all players once this period ends. Dungeon Layers for Pit of Heresy, Duality, and War. Oh, okay. For 2 weeks, starting from Tuesday until the 23rd, so 9th to the 23rd, all of the original dungeons will be there. But then, once this period ends, the dungeon layers for Pit of Heresy, Duality, and Warlords will be available. If you prefer to find dungeon-specific loot to fill out your collection in the portal, you can customize dungeon loot activities and toggle the new Boom Modifier Classic Collector. This modifier will ensure that legacy dungeon rewards will drop in addition to portal rewards. After which, players will be required to purchase course on dungeon tiers. Please note the legacy rewards will lack in seasonal power and gear tiers and are purely additive. So what the fuck is the point of having it then? I'm sorry, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do Pit of Heresy as a dungeon layer. Fireteam power will no longer adjust your score when below 300 power. This means players with friends who are at lower than power will improve your rewards, allowing quicker access to your 2 discard actions added to portal engrams and post matter. Quicker dismantles if desired. Oh, so any legendary gear from Season of Reclamation and Ashen Iron will be included as a part of this, so we're not losing it. All new exotics from Season of Reclamation will also be included in it. The new gear bonus will be changing in the Lost Ark starting season. The new gear bonus will be a flat bonus for all featured gear. It will no longer be tiered as it currently is in season. And gain a max 5% damage for all weapons and max 10 in damage. Okay. Epic raid stuff, don't care. Shooting range, we'll have that. This okay. Voice acting updates. The original voice talent for Ikora, Chiyomiya, and Orin will be added with newly recorded lines. Okay. The French one will be in Renegades later this year. Legacy stuff, so you can gain all this stuff. Okay. Pin for heavy metal. Claim your seasonal challenge before Thursday. With display gear power, due to an issue 9.1 is for some gear will be different number instead of their power. When this happens, the item's display power will be a match stat on the items. Can't be updated in Infusion. This is purely a visual issue, and the game's actual power. Item's actual power will not be affected. Access to your content will not be. Spend edition. Okay. Yep. Sure. Okay. Right. The countdown timer for Guardian Rings is using the rewards pass timer. Guardian Rings are not reset when Ashen Iron launches. And the thing. Okay. So really, just talking about gear. I mean, honestly, I don't know how to feel about this. I think the set bonuses are like, this one is the only one I'm interested in, because it's going to so for Solar Warlocks, Arc Warlocks, and Nova Warp Warlocks, Stasis Warlocks. Well, I think actually mostly just Dawnblade Warlocks, Song of Flame Warlocks, Winter's Wrath Warlocks, Stormtrance Warlocks are the only ones that get this. I think Stormtrance is probably going to be the one that... Stormtrance, Nova Warp, and Dawnblade, or maybe Song of Flame, are the only one that is going to get this bonus. Causes health and shields to regenerate while you are in motion. I mean, those are roaming supers, so they will get it. I mean, Golden Gun will probably get it as well. Hammer of Soul. This is very interesting. I want to see how this goes. I also want to know how this goes, because I think the 4-piece is the one people are going to go for, but it's all going to be depending on what these have. One new weapon being added there, and one new weapon being added there. The shared pool, so this is like world ones. These coming back is kind of like, okay. Burden of Guilt coming back, okay. Having a kinetic auto rifle, going to be interesting. Changing Finite Impactor to a solar weapon is different. And that's all I gotta say, to be honest with you. So with that being said, Red Faction, that has been the Twid. Honestly, Dungeon Layers, I'm running Pit of Heresy. So yeah. That being said, I will see y'all later. Have a good one.